And good morning to you. Welcome to Local Talk here on Nextdoor Radio, nextdoorradio.com. We are inside Down South Realty Studios here in Creedmoor, North Carolina. Here in the studio, Robert Fountain and Jackie Fountain here live at the studios. Good morning, should I say. How are y'all doing today?
Great.
We're doing good?
Yes.
Awesome. How was the trip over from Granville to Granville?
It was nice. It was a beautiful day.
There you go. So before we kind of dive deep into this food truck festival that you have and the coat drive, let's kind of introduce who you guys are, and we'll kind of go in our details moving forward.
Okay. I am Jackie Fountain, and this is my husband, Robert Fountain. We are now from living in Oxford, North Carolina, and we own R&J's Fish Wings and Things. And we've been in business since 2015 with our food truck, and this has been an awesome blessing.
That's awesome.
I'm Robert. We also own Off the Grid Security Consultants, where we provide security. I teach gang classes across the country for the Rural Domestic Preparedness Consortium, Homeland Security, FEMA, North Carolina Central University, and my wife was kind of modest in her conversation or introducing herself. She was a Durham police officer for 30 years, FBI task force, Army veteran, myself, military police in the United States Marine Corps, bodyguard for Oliver North when we ran Contra hearings, gang coordinator for the state of North Carolina. And then we decided we were going to retire and leave that industry, and we went to a food truck rodeo, and we saw the people and the excitement, and they were giving back. Not only were they just serving great food, well, I don't say great, that was really.
Hey.
They were serving their community, but we asked the lady, what is this about? It was a fundraiser. And we saw that food trucks, not only was it a way for people to get out of the house and do stuff, but those people who were there received donations from the truckers to provide a service and to give back. And we started doing it. It's been very successful.
Yeah, so before we went, I met you by way of a food truck going on in 2020. We were talking about way of Facebook and social media and stuff like that. For one, I don't know how you guys do so much with everything you just mentioned. Again, thank you so much for your service and for your time. I think that's awesome. But I love food. I think, and my favorite thing, ask Stephen Black with the kitchen table over here, I love me some wings. So you're in the right place. I love it. But let's kind of talk about this food truck festival that you guys have coming up. It is a coat drop, January 16th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and that's over at College Street in Oxford, North Carolina. Let's kind of dive deep with this. And what was the reason you wanted to bring a coat drive to Oxford?
Actually, we were doing a fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Club, and one of the young ladies that's the director for the Drug-Free Coalition in Granville County, she came out and we talked, and she told us what she was doing, and we were like, how can we help? Because that's what us and the other 4 or 5 food truck guys do. We find events that we can help, and we also marketing our brand, but we just said, hey, what can we do to help you? So they had started a coat drive in December, new, used, gender used coats for the kids, and we said, we just heard about it, can we help? And all of us got together and said, look, we can donate some money, we can donate some coats, and then we can bring the community to help do, promote what you're doing. So any nonprofits we've been kind of working with, trying to just do what we can to give back. God has blessed us abundantly, and it is our mission to give back, and that's what we've been doing. So now the brain's got to take over.
Jackie Robert Fountain right here on Local Talk, Nextdoor Radio, nextdoorradio.com. I'm your host, Trace Knott. This is weekday, Monday through Friday at 10 o'clock. Why now? I mean, for the coat drive, it's cold. It's 37 degrees this morning, which is my kind of perfect weather. But why do something like this right now?
Well, the coat drive has been going on since December.
Okay.
So the celebration that we're doing is the end of the coat drive. So it's just to celebrate the fact that they've gathered the coats and they're distributing out to, and giving people an opportunity to miss that time. So it's just an end celebration to the actual coat drive.
Now, is this just for the Oxford area, or is it for surrounding areas as well?
It is for the surrounding areas. It's for Granville County, not just for Oxford. But anyone in Granville County, and you can come that day. If you've missed the dates from December up to this point, you can come on that Saturday and bring your gently used or new coats to be distributed to people in Granville County.
Again, this food truck festival and coat drive is January 16th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. The exact location is 912 College Street in Oxford. Let's kind of dive deep into the festival itself. When people go, even if they want to just enjoy great food, what can they expect once they get there?
We have 4 of the best vendors we could ever hope for. A couple of our guys are not going to be there, so we kind of augmented it. We have Kona Ice. We have R&J's Fish Wings and Things, which is us. We have Smoke and Pop. And then we're going to have Nothing But Smoke. And we got 2 grill guys who are grill masters. They bring food, ribs, turkey legs, stuffed turkey legs, fish, shrimp, chicken.
We failed to mention Sobachi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Sobachi.
The newest truck that's out there is Sobachi. And they do the best hibachi, shrimp, and I mean, it is great. I don't give them too much credit. But when somebody has a good product, we always say that. So yeah, Sobachi, they're great. And we're just gonna do great food. And if you wanna come by and taste something, hey, just swing by. And again, it's about the giving back. And we're gonna bring one to Creedmoor probably in February. Maybe end of February, do something in Creedmoor because we want to spread it out. We did Oxford a couple times, and now people's like, what about the southern end? Because sometimes the southern end gets forgotten about, and we look at the spreading around our community because it's all about giving back in our Granville County.
Yeah, local talk here on Next Door Radio and nextdoorradio.com. We have Jackie and Robert Fountain here in the studios of the Down South Relay Studio here in Creedmoor, North Carolina. Now, putting something like this on, I mean, this got to take time, it's got to take commitment. Talk to me about that and kind of that route. All the dedication it does. Let's talk about that.
Well, in 2020, we started this, and it does take time and dedication, but that's from the other food truck vendors. So we're like it's a team of us, and we go to the same locations. Anytime that something has been presented to us, a fundraiser, it'll come through me, and I'll ask the rest of the vendors if they're available and if they're willing to help. No one has turned us down up to this point. Everyone that we're on a team, willing to give back, willing to help us, willing to show up and show out, as we say, for these events. So now that we have the team, the only thing I have to do is to give them a date, give them the event, and they're there for us. So
how do you come up with, again, reaching out to these food trucks and with helping a good cause? A lot of the community, and that's why I love Granville County, because the community likes to give back in so many ways. We've been extremely blessed with this station covering Granville County just since we launched back in September. So when you reach out to them, what kind of conversation are you having with them and regarding the coat drive and the food truck festival?
Well, most of the time people are reaching out to us. Once, just like the Drug-Free Coalition, we were at another event and they knew what we were doing and they reached out to us. And that's what we encourage people in the community to do. If you have an event, a fundraiser event, because everybody loves food, everybody loves to eat. So that's what the food trucks will bring people to your event. So reach out to us and we'll talk about it. And if it works, then we're there.
And most of the time, either way, for us, we're going to give either way. And our guys on our team, and that's our team, Smoking Pops, Kona Hayes, Sobachi, Big Rob Street Eats, Nothing But Smoke.
Big Eats.
Big Rob is my guy.
Now, Big Rob's your guy?
Yeah, that's my guy. That's right.
Well, look, hey, Next Door Radio, Big Rob has some of the best food in the area as well. I can't give him too much credit, but he's mine. But all of us just talk, and we don't mind sharing, and we also will not compete against each other. So we always will discuss a menu. Hey, what are you cooking? What are you cooking? And even the other day, Lennis Thorpe, who's from Granville County, his dad is a pastor, he called, hey, what is everybody cooking? So we'll know what everybody's cooking, and we'll defer. And if Big Rob is doing chicken, I won't do chicken. I'll just do straight seafood. So we always have those conversations, and I mean, it's worked out well. Nobody has an ego, you know, and we always want to give to the community. Then we did one in Durham at the Durham County Stadium. We also run all the concession stands at Durham County Stadium too. So when that kicks off, we're gonna do some stuff.
Oh, really? Okay.
But we did the same thing. Spectrum News did some stuff on us, Soulbotch, and a couple of other trucks because of what we're doing, giving back. We're just trying to help people in need. Even with not just food stuff, we got together, did a food drive in the Raleigh Road Housing Authority, and I think we gave away 50,000 pounds of food one day, and it was just, again, it's community.
That's
It's
so
so we
awesome.
can do that by community.
Again, Robert and Jackie out here in the studios of the next door. This is Local Talk. Let's kind of go back into the festival, Food Truck Festival and Coat Drive once again. January 16th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Location is 912 College Street in Oxford. Talk about the food trucks that are going to be there, and once again, talk about what the Coat Drive is one more time.
I talk about the food. All
Oh,
right,
yeah.
so Linda's Thorpe has some of the best brisket that you ever want to get. I think he's going to do smoked pork chops that day. Soulbotch is going to do, I think they're doing shrimp and steak, and then now they have a seafood nacho plate that they're putting together that is awesome.
Good.
And Kona Ice with Randy's my guy with Kona Ice. He'll be out there doing the drinks for the kids, and that's the thing. Even we don't even sell drinks, so another vendor can be successful. So that's the other thing. So he's doing those. Of course, R&J's fish wings and things. We're gonna do the fish, shrimp, chicken, oysters. I might do some grilled scallops if the boss lady say it's okay. What else we got?
Nothing but
Nothing but smoke.
Okay.
My brother has a grill that he's gonna do stuffed turkey legs. He's gonna smoke some turkey legs, put them open, and stuff them with some different things, and that's gonna be the first time that it happened up here. Besides Big Rob did it one time. So since Rob is not gonna be here, streets, we're gonna go ahead and have my brother do those, and the Coat Drive is about.
Yeah, so you will have a variety of food to eat. But the Coat Drive, we're encouraging everyone to bring the new, gently used coats because, okay, it's cold. We don't know how long it's going to be cold, and we need the coats. We need you to come out and bring the coats.
Now, is this for what age groups are you? I guess the
All.
age groups that we're looking
Any
at.
and all.
Any and all. And we
Kids
say
will
children
be-
sometimes, but it's just for everyone.
Okay.
And bring your new, gently used coats to support this cause, please.
I'm real quick. I'm gonna say this about the Drug Free Coalition. Their mission as a nonprofit to do some interdiction within our community to help save kids is great. But every time people have to understand, you save one child, you save a generation. So their mission goes along with ours about giving back, about saving, and what they do. We looked into them. My wife has talked to the leadership, and we couldn't tell them no. It was just hyping me up, and it's been growing. And we just started putting stuff out the other day, and it just started taking off on my end, my Facebook page anyway. So.
Social media is king, my friend. That's how we all stay in business.
So everyone, clear your schedules that morning and come out and support the Coat Drive and the Food Truck Rodeo.
Hopefully next door radio will come out there and, set up shop.
Okay.
We can get them out there, even on Facebook Live thing with Next Door Radio. These guys are wonderful business. If you have a business and you're in Granville County, go buy some ad time with Next Door Radio. These guys are trying to support what we're doing. And guess what? It's a team effort in our community, so give back to Next Door Radio and the great thing work they're doing.
I appreciate the kind words, my friend. Now, I guess we didn't really talk about the pricing kind of thing. Now, when they go, is any money going back to the organization? How does that work?
Yes. Every food truck, when we do different events, contributes a certain amount. So there's a vendor fee is what we call it. So for this particular event, the vendor fee is $50. So we already know that, and vendors can give more, but the base price is $50 for every vendor that's out there that will go back to the coalition.
I forgot somebody who might be there. She hasn't confirmed. It's Kimmy's. Kimmy's Desserts. She's a local young lady here, her husband, in Creekmore, and she does the most, she's our dessert lady. Anytime we do something, we'll call her, hey, you guys come. So, Kimmy, you're on, I'm listening here. We need to know if you're gonna be there on the 16th. And that's the thing, the prices, you can go to some food trucks and you will find plates for $15, $20.
Yeah.
We don't do that because we understand what people are hurting right now. And even with some of the kids, you'll find my wife will tell, I'll go and start giving food away. You know, little kids, or I see a kid that ain't got it to come out and give, then we'll say, hey man, slide this kid a plate. And even with us, we eat off each other's trucks. And Kona Ice, I say this guy has the best ices. Every time he knows he has to come get my fish, I gotta go get his ices. So, Big D, I gotta get a chicken steak Philly. So, you know, it's just a good time we have. It works. And it's about being home, and everybody knows that God is in our hearts and what we're trying to do and the mission that we're on. So we're just trying to get back to the community.
This is why I love Granville County. Things like this, the community, the support that we receive here in the Granville County area for whatever kind of organization or nonprofit or business it is. This is why we brought something like this to the Granville County area next door. But things like this, I think, is outstanding. So thank you so much for coming on today. In the Food Truck Festival and Coat Drive, January 16th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Location 912 College Street in Oxford. Phone number here 919-339-4563. Is that a good contact? Is that right?
Yep, 339-4563.
Perfect.
Yep.
Again, R&J's Fish Wings and Things, Sobachi, Smoking Pops, Nothing But Smoke, Mozzie's Smoked Meats. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Is it Mozzie's? Perfect.
Yes.
And then Kona Ice, my son, is my 3-year-old, is going to love that. Again, guys, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Thanks, next door.